be different and they'll never get it.
Things go, names keep going. Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, like keep doing. She met the best of the best. But also, watch this, y'all. She's also sung in prisons. Like, you know what I mean? She's also has a community thing for the youth, SCH.
Creative and Performing Arts.
And then Music Academy. So can you tell us a little bit about, you know, what made you want to go into prisons, and then to tell us about your nonprofits as well?
Yeah, definitely. So throw it back some years ago. I was dating this guy, and he told me about his uncle. His uncle's locked up in prison. He's wrongfully convicted. Yeah. And you know, sometimes when you hear that, of course you think that family thinks that their family never did anything, right? You know, that just be the thing. And I mean, he would keep talking about this guy, and he was like, no, it's evidence. Right. And I started looking over some of the paperwork, and this is during the time that sometimes I dibble and dabble in political stuff, activities. Right. And I was one of the women of color that was helping out the DA, Larry Krasner. And he really put me on to what his uncle's story was. And when I did my research, I was like, oh man, this is crazy. Like, this is horrible, you know? So, you know, I wrote some letters, you know, I went down to City Hall with his family, and we got a shout out to Riddick, because Riddick is the guy who we talking about who was locked up and wrongfully accused and doing a life sentence.
Oh, Riddick.
Yes, Eric Riddick. And so Eric Riddick one day called me out of nowhere. I get a random phone call, and he was like, yo, Queen, you know, I'm Eric Riddick, such uncle, you know. He's like, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for, you know, you didn't have to do none of that you was doing, et cetera, et cetera. And I really appreciate you. And then he put me on the phone with Meek, because he was locked up with Meek at the time.
Meek who?
Meek Mill.
Hey.
I'm like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. And I think I was walking out of Brock's radio station back then, right? Blazing. So that was crazy. So he told me, like, yo, you know, we do shows here, and you should come in here. Like, would you be open to doing that? And I'm like, of course. Girl. So I come in there, and I'm doing like an hour-long set uplifting the men, and they loved me. I brought my band in, and then from there they started bringing me back. They started downloading my music on the kiosk, because they got the kiosk in there. So I started going to more prisons, and that was very you know, rewarding for me, just to see how I uplifted those men. Right. You know, they in some troubled times. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that was some great work. And then with my nonprofit organization, SCH Creative and Performing Arts, I had 2 goals when I quit my job, and the goals was, you know, to give back and, you know, to pursue music. And you know, we started off as an after-school program, you know, providing youth the arts programs, and that was, you know, musical theater, dance, photography, you know, all these different outlets. And we ended up switching it over back in 2017, where we started doing school tours. We going into different schools, and we're a tour with a purpose. So we are about making sure that we bring positive lyrics to our youth, because I really do believe that, you know, the words that we put into the universe manifest and also cause you know, people, the ears of listeners, to react and act certain ways. So I want to do my due diligence of making sure that we put some positive music out there. We give local artists opportunities to perform in front of the students, and then in addition to that, recognize a student for being what we call F.L.Y. So because the tour is called the F.L.Y Tour, and that stands for Forever Love Yourself. So
might be acronym queen.
Word. So Forever Love Yourself tour, and you know, we started doing that, and then we started doing the F.L.Y Star program. And F.L.Y came from my song F.L.Y that I put out for Black History Month. So go check out the song F.L.Y. Run that joint up. It's right now. So that means I gotta drop that. I'm glad you said that. So I drop that. But the F.L.Y Star program is allowing youth to really understand what it truly takes to be an artist. So now, you know, okay, great, you got the talent, but how can we make you more of a professional artist? Like how you said in the beginning, oh, she's a professional artist. You know, this is what I want to make sure y'all know what I know, you know, and then give you some of my resources. So I'm going to bring in some of my network, and you're going to meet these people.
Right.
And they're going to give you game. Because I don't know everything.
Right.
But they have their aspects that they can help you learn. So yeah, so that's what SCH Creative and Performing Arts, Music Artist Universe.
Yes.
Music Artist
Legendary.
Universe.
You see all this?
MusicArtistUniversity.com is online music community and hub and resource center for music artists and professionals. And it has so many resources in one place that you can find so that you can run your business and you know how to do what you need to do. Shout out to Taste Creators, Breezy. She actually has a class on this site.
Shout out Breezy.
Yep, and that's my girl's house sis. And you know,
and Queen Yaz always pushing it too.
Yeah. Queen Yazzie for sure. That's my sis as well. We jump on a call every Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. where I lead them in affirmations. So I give them one of the tools that I use to manifest the things that I have manifested over the years. And it's not just for music artists, because we have people on there that aren't music artists because they just want to be in it, you know. And it's called Mirror Talk Affirmations. So that's what I'm all about. That's who I am. That's who that.
You named a lot of legendary people from the past, all of Keisha Cole, Patti LaBelle. Of the new generation of artists, who's your favorite if you have any?
Let's see. That's a good question. Some of the new artists that I'm listening to, oh man, she's not really new. I was about to go into Jhené Aiko. But you know, she's not that new. Some of the newer artists, I'm giving I'm probably freezing on that question, but I don't know. That's a good question. Summer Walker, I really like her. I think she's really dope. She can sing. And I like her writing. SZA.
Shout out SZA.
All of them. I'm going R&B because
that's where y'all is.
Yeah.
What about locally?
Lay Banks. I think she is dope.
Yeah.
I think she's really dope. I like that she's doing her rapping and singing thing. She's killing the game. Oh my gosh, I know I'm drawing a blank right now, but yeah.
So many. That's why.
Yeah.
That's so many.
It's a lot of Philly young music artists from Philly.
Listen, y'all. This is a live to be legendary. So I'm not gonna have nobody next to me.
That's not legendary.
That's not legendary. Everything Suzann Christine just talked about all show why she's legendary, why she's worthy of being here, and it's ongoing. It is ongoing. So before we get out of here, is there anything you want them to know about, anything you got going on and support?
You know, I'm sorry, real quick. When you said it's ongoing, I gotta stop. I started thinking about, because the Eagles, we going to the Super Bowl.
Say that.
Real quick, but I go on and on. And I was like, it's just ongoing. I'm like,
peep the color of
the song. Yes.
Peep the color of
the song popped in my head. It was like, I go on and on. Yeah, word.
Out of here. That's what she going on.
Oh my gosh. So but what was the last question you just
basically
asked?
I want you to let the audience know anybody can support you or anything you got going on.
Listen, I just told you a lot of what I got going on.
Absolutely.
Just tap into Suzann Christine. Right now, I'm in my community bag. That's where I'm at. I'm in the community bag, very heavy, and I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. Just to help our community be even better. So
we're going to end on this. Tell the world what live to be legendary means to you.
Live to be legendary, on my vision board.
Talk about it.
It says, I am legendary. And it has a whole bunch of things around it that I want to accomplish. But to be legendary is to be able to say, if you were to die tomorrow, that you have done enough on the planet that people will be able to say you were here.
Stand. Stamp.
This person has been here. This person has most certainly, like you said, made their stamp, made their mark, and has impacted people. Whether it be behind the scenes, behind closed doors, you know, because not everything that everybody does is public information.
Right.
Sometimes it's private. So, yeah.
Sometimes
Well,
it's for yourself.
I'm Fresh the Legend.
I like that. It's your boy Sco. You already know.
And we got Suzann Christine. Continue to live to be legendary. Peace.
Peace.